going on, everybody? Thanks for coming back to check out another little video here at Burmese Pythons. Today I'm going to be doing some cleaning, some of my yearlings, my juveniles. Not much updates on the breeding side of things, but if I see anything that I want to point out, I will. I'm also going to introduce you to them new Burmese Pythons that I got about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I'm actually going to be feeding one of them. They're in a quarantine room in temporary enclosures until I know that everything's okay with them. And yeah, thanks for coming back, checking out another video. Let's get started and get some of these animals out. All right, so this is my female 100% het pied. She dumped her water bowl, made a mess. She's coming out to say hi. She is one of the friendliest burms in the room. They're all pretty friendly, but she just comes out and says hi every time. She's a mess. She actually went to the bathroom in her water bowl there and spilled everything. I'll set her down on that nice new carpet so she can get a little stretch while I clean. So when I'm cleaning or servicing an enclosure, I usually let the animal out and get a little exercise, move around on the floor. They usually love it. They usually find the worst spot possible to go to. But this is a 2020 het pied female. She's absolutely beautiful. She's a real good pattern on her. It's almost like a leopard pattern. It's not your normal big blocky burm pattern. That's one of the reasons why I picked her out of the clutch that I did. Let her go back in here. Got another one here that made a mess. They like to dump their water. That is my 2020 Labyrinth male. I was actually going to try to pair him this year. He don't have quite the size that I wish he had, but I also didn't plan on breeding him this year. As you can see, they make a mess when they pee. So I check these animals every day on a daily basis, and when they look the way that they look now, they get changed. All right, his enclosure is all clean. It took me about 20, 30 seconds to just wipe that out and clean it up. You have to spend some time out. All right, the albino pied burm, the man, the myth, the legend. He's always making a mess, I think, to be on camera. He has done his job this year. I love him to death, but he always makes a mess. He decided to poop in his water bowl, so I'm going to take care of that quick. There you go with the albino pied. Beautiful, beautiful animal. I'm definitely anxious to see when you put pied to pied if I end up getting more white. I know it's hit or miss with the ball pythons, but the pied burms in the US are kind of new. Just gonna be a fun project. It's a pleasure to have an opportunity to work with these animals. I never would have thought, but here he is. And this is what these beautiful animals do. They make messes. So, look at that. That's burm soup, baby. Good stuff. all nice and clean. Got a few more babies to do yet. Right here we have a beautiful 2021 Gulf Coast Caramel female. Gonna clean her out. As you can see, she took has a little urate there. The caramel is just beautiful, beyond any of the other morphs in Burmese Pythons. I don't know if it's my favorite, but because I like them all, but damn, it is nice. Super clean, female Gulf Coast Caramel. Beautiful. Super easy to clean. Just like the bigger tubs. She's so freaking awesome. Look at that sink. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you guys look at her all day long? Beautiful. Mwah. Love her. Super tame for a baby. Of course, I handled her and held her a lot when I got her. I'll do a little video maybe sometime on like temperament maybe, and like how to like calm them down. Maybe when baby season's here, when I got some babies hatched out. But let's get her cleaned up. Super easy. Take her little water bowl out here. It's not super easy with one hand, but it's not bad. Water bowl out, paper towel out. And unless their bins are really saturated with pee or poop, or they shed or something really nasty, I'll just throw a paper towel right back in. It's super easy. Boom, nice and clean. I had to show this animal off. This is actually a wild type, wild caught, captive born Burmese Python, a female from Black Diamond Herps. She's a freaking tank. Like, she's been fed a rat pup once a week since I got her, like over the summer. And she has twice the size on her as my other hatchlings from 2021. Gorgeous, big, blocky, natural burm pattern, absolutely flawless, beautiful animal. Shout out Black Diamond Herps, love her, thank you so much. I wish I would have bought more, but I got one. Super happy. Fresh blood. Aren't they incredible? Love them. Love it. This is another wild type. It's a male. He is one of those burms that I just have not been able to get to calm down yet. You can see his posture there. He's not been worked with a lot. I picked him up about a month or two ago at a show. He has some hets to him that I wanted to play with. So I'm gonna get him out here and see if we can get him cleaned up. Yeah, he definitely saturated his paper towel with pee there. So I'm gonna get him out. We'll go from there. All right, he actually did really well. He's all cleaned up. He didn't even take a pop at me. So maybe we're making progress. All right, so here we are. This is one of my new Burmese Pythons. She is a normal 100% het labyrinth. I picked her up about 3 weeks ago. She's a little underweight. I want to get her weight up. I would like to see her go through a nice shed cycle. I don't know if I'm going to try to breed this animal this year. There's some issues that I want to get worked out with her first. But she has an awesome feeding response. I'm going to feed her a rabbit here shortly. And then I got another female. She is in blue. I got to get her to go in the shed. That is a normal 100% het caramel female. They've both been fed multiple times in the last 3 weeks that they've been here. Just trying to get their weight up, get them to shed out, make sure everything's okay and everything's, you know, you never know getting an animal from somebody else. I don't care if it's your best friend or somebody at a reptile show. You always want to be safe. That's why these girls are in a totally different room. This room has an ambient temperature of 88 degrees. Keep them nice and warm. You want to check for respiratory infections. These girls look nice and clean. I don't see no bubbling, no wheezing. They've both been eating. Yeah, so 100% het labyrinth female and 100% het caramel female. I'm super stoked to have these animals. Just got to do a little work with them here. But let's feed this big girl. See how she likes this rabbit. Now, you want to be careful feeding these animals on your own. I've been doing this a while. You're smart, you take your time. Just read what the animal's doing. I'm gonna get this rabbit and it's gonna go right to her face. This is actually a super large meal, but she's a big girl. I believe she can handle it. Perfect. That's what you want. If that don't put her in the shed, I don't know what will. Yeah, my rabbit guy, shout out Rick, came in clutch with that one. That one's like, whew, that's a big ass rabbit. That about does it for this one. Thank you guys for stopping in again. Like always, please go support USARK and all the things that they're doing right now. Watch my previous videos. It is very, very important that you do support them. Go donate, share their posts, do what you need to do, and so we can continue to keep these animals and continue to sell them and ship them and do educational videos. This is very, very important. So again, go ahead, go support USARK. Thank you for stopping in and tuning in. Please follow me on Instagram at the burm donor. It's the_burm donor. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share these videos. Hopefully they help you out. This was a little different. It's not really so much on the breeding side of things, but just keeping you guys tuned in, what's going on in the room. Give me a comment on what you guys want to see. If you have any questions, pretty much anything. If you have any suggestions, let me know what you guys like to see, what you don't like to see. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram privately or email, whatever. Yeah, so thanks for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe. Tune in next time and burm on.